this life update. I'm so nervous. Like, hold on, y'all. Okay. So, remember, well, first of all, let me not be rude. What's up? Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Go see the other videos, and then you might want to come back to this because, you know, they tie in. I don't like when I like do that, but you know, they tie in together. So yeah, go ahead, go watch those, come back. And if you already have been watching me, thank you for your support, and y'all warm my heart. So this is the life update part 2 or chapter 2, whatever you want to call it. Well, last I told you I was with the job situation and me deciding to move to Texas. So when the job situation was up, also like my lease was up in July, so I had to move. So with that being said, I'm doing all this searching and researching, and I find a space that I think is, you know, within decent range, can fit the furniture, and would just be in a nice area. It actually was in a very nice area, but what ended up happening was, first red flag, he said the lady that live in the space is not leaving. She said she want to stay an extra month. Mind you, I had already paid and secured the apartment, because when you do the application fee, you have to do all of these other, pay for all these other things. So mind you, that was like $400 something, you know. I'm like, what you mean she not leaving? He like, yeah, she said X, Y, and Z. So me not even knowing that this is against the law. If I pay for this apartment, if I, you know, reserve this space and y'all had already approved me, you can't just change the date. Mind you, I'm working on the time clock here. So I had to get out of my old apartment and I'm trying to move. So it's like, I already paid the money to them. So it was kind of like, okay, what we finna do? So they say, okay, well, we can just put you in a different apartment, because the way that these apartments was set up, they all like right next door to each other, different buildings. So the one I was originally going to stay was across the street from the one I ended up moving to. Mind you, I still had to pay, they say like a security deposit or something through this little thing. So that was like about, you know, $500, $600. So I paid that. And then he come back, because this, mind you, I'm talking to two different representatives at this time, because this guy, I don't want to talk to him no more because he messed up. Why can't I move into the space that I put my money on? So I'm like, let me speak to the manager. So this is when the lady come into the play. So lady tell me to sign up through this place to do the security deposit, X, Y, and Z. So I do that. And then he's still talking to me, like trying to make it right and, you know, run game, whatever. So he ended up, I don't know how but we ended up selecting a different apartment. So we did move there. Y'all, it's funny now, because like, then, this not funny. Like, when I say, we moved in, okay, mind y'all, the U-Haul to move from Chicago to Texas was $2,000. $2,000. So if y'all adding it up, keeping up with how much just gone just to move, like at this point in my lease is up, so I have to move. And I want to move to this new state, you know, start our fresh journey, all this. And everybody making it hard at this point. So we paid for the U-Haul. Russ and his friend, well, our friend, came and helped us move all of our stuff in. Y'all, 1 week after we moved everything in, you know, Russ' friend go home. Why did the freaking lights, gas stove, the electricity, everything, and the air conditioning, y'all, if y'all keeping up, this is damn near August in Texas. I'm from Chicago, and August is hot. So so we ain't had air conditioning. We couldn't use the ceiling fans. We was just SOL. No electricity. Food went bad. They saying like, we going back and forth like, okay, when y'all gonna fix this? Like, what am I supposed to do? Because now at this point my food is bad. They gave us a hotel $100 for one night because of the air conditioning, but we spent 2 nights without air conditioning. This is still a whole span of 7 days before we move out of this place. But let me tell you, so everything is going bad. At this point, I'm like, Russell, we gonna have to repack, because we unpacked. I unpacked everything because that's just how I am. Like, I just want to get it done. Lo and behold, we gonna have to unpack, break apart the bed, take apart all this furniture, and do it ourselves. So I'm like, we waiting, we playing this waiting game, and so we eventually just like, we can't live like this. I can't boil an egg. I can't eat a bowl of cereal because the milk bad. I can't bake a piece. I can't. It's not adding up. So on day 7, we leave. And y'all, this couch, all this furniture that we have in this current apartment, me and him packed that to ourselves on a U-Haul. So when I say we went to U-Haul, got the little strap things, and mind you, this U-Haul now, we kept it a few days because at this point, we need to get our stuff out. Like, we pack it slowly but surely because we know y'all not gonna get this fixed in enough time. It's not gonna be fixed because everybody keeps saying we have no timeline, we have no timeline. Nobody's in the office, nobody working. Y'all ain't working when y'all resident stuff is like that? Where y'all live? All right, so boom. We load the U-Haul. Mind you, me and Russell, me and him are carrying all this furniture. And since the electricity is out, the foyer, the area that like is the walkway in and out to either way, the front or the back, is pitch black. So we doing all this in the dark. Me and him carrying all this furniture from the apartment all the way to the U-Haul. And we don't know where we're going. We don't have no plan B because plan A should have worked. Like, you switch us to a different apartment and this happened. Like, it was just mind blowing. It was on my mental stress too because it was like, what are we finna do? So we take the U-Haul and we get a storage. We take, me and him again, take everything from off the U-Haul, put it in the storage and stack it up and leave it there. I think we had the storage for about like a month. But for that month, that time, we were homeless, I guess you could say. Like, we literally had to leave and we didn't have anywhere to go. So we decided, we started staying in a few hotels with whatever little money we did have left, because at that point it was like, we had to spend money on the U-Haul, we had to pay for the storage, had to spend money on U-Haul twice, and like this security deposit, and paying these people for the application fee and all this stuff. So it was just a lot at this point. And Russ had ended up getting a job out here, so he started welding, which was able to help us, but we still like didn't have anywhere to go. So we took our clothes and whatever we would need and put it in our car, but that was just what we had at the moment. We did what we had to do. So from staying in hotels, we ended up, my auntie stay out here, so we ended up going to stay at my auntie house for a little bit on her couch. And then my cousin stayed out here and she had an extra room, so we were able to go stay at her house for the remainder of the time. So yeah, that was a lot of mental stress, a lot of just like, I don't know, I ain't never been in no situation like that. Like me, I like to kind of be in control, be organized. Like, I just like to know that this is how it's supposed to go, this, because no way I'm about to drive 1,000 miles with a U-Haul and a car on the back and sit in the middle of 2 dudes. And y'all, if y'all know how small U-Hauls is, like, I'm sitting in the middle like 1,000 miles. So it was just a very, very stressful time. However, we ended up apartment searching all this time while Russ would like go to work. We'll wait till he get off, and then we'll go drive around and look for apartments. And finally, that's when we found where I currently stay. And now we have a townhouse, and it's 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. So and it's much bigger, nicer. Like, it's just, I don't think we're gonna be worried about no electricity and all that stuff going out, unless we just don't pay the bill. But no, seriously, like, it was a lot, and it was a test of my faith. It feels like when you try to elevate and you know your faith is strong, you gonna go through tests, you gonna go through things that you just wouldn't imagine. But it's just like, if you say your faith is just strong as it is, it wouldn't be a problem. So that's what I had to keep telling myself. Like, it's nothing I can do but just, you know, count on the Lord. Hear what he's saying, do what he say, and just, it is what it is. This is what I say I want it to be. I ain't say I should have prayed different. Maybe that's what I missed. I should have said different prayer. I should have said with no flaws, no mess ups, please. Like, I ain't do all that. So I guess that's why I messed up there. But so now we stay here. Oh, but in that process also I forgot, once we moved here, Russ ended up his job like was real slow in working. He was working through a temp service at the time, and he ended up losing his job. So once we got help, I was like, damn, like, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like, but now he got a job, y'all. And yeah, so now it's just, I feel like everything is picking up, and I'm still like breaking ties from this job for some odd reason. Like, this is finally at the end steps because there was something, you know, some money, you know. They didn't give me my money. No, but yeah, they gave me my money. So now your girl is back. But, and yeah, all this YouTube videos and stuff I've been doing, like, y'all wouldn't even understand, because as far as financially, we was struggling, like, phones off, we finna pay the rent, we gonna have to pay this or that type game. Like, it's not gonna be able to, we gonna be able to do everything. And now we finally getting to a place where we can go. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And I'm also very grateful for all my friends and my family who didn't even know what was going on, because y'all, I keep everything to myself. I do not like telling people my business. I don't like people feeling sorry for me. I don't know, I just rather keep everything to myself. And it doesn't like, it kind of weigh on me mentally, but I feel like since I was the only child and all that stuff, I'm just used to doing stuff or thinking through things by myself. And so it was nothing personal, like I wasn't dodging anybody. But all of my friends, like, everybody has been very, very supportive, especially y'all from my YouTube channel, because like the love y'all give me, it's just so like, it's unexpected, because I was just going through a real dark time, and those videos that we were making, like, we were struggling, like the videos I was making and talking through it, and I was still able to come on here and, you know, speak on certain stuff, even though I was still going through it, and I still kind of am, but I'm okay now. And that's the reason why I wanted to get on here and talk to y'all, because I feel like it's okay for me to share this, because it might help somebody else. And that's all I want to do at the end of the day. Like, most of the stuff I do, I don't really try to do it for me. I try to do it for we. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for all the nice comments, all the love, all the likes y'all give me, all the subscriptions. Y'all can share my videos if you want. But yeah, y'all, keep y'all head up, keep y'all faith high, do what you need to do, listen to your heart. You got it. You gonna get through it. It's blessings in every lesson. And yeah, if somebody not proud of y'all, I am. Okay, bye.